caused them a lot of bother. It was a good start to us after, I think it was 4 minutes, so a great start in the game.
What about Wayne Rooney? Back-to-back hat-tricks. I mean, it doesn't happen very often in football, doesn't it? I mean, something for him really to savour.
No, it's true, but he's in great form at the moment. He's absolutely 100% fit. He's really looking very, very sharp. And he and Chicharito were just a real handful for our opponents today.
Yeah, it didn't take Hernandez very long to get up to speed, did it? I mean, there was no sense of any rust or lack of sharpness there from him.
No, at all. I mean, his first goal was absolutely fantastic. His movement and his speed to get to the cross was absolutely brilliant. It was the kind of run that we know he's so good at, and it's a real menace to defenders.
What do you think's the big thing with Rooney at the moment? Do you think perhaps it might just be the fact that he was able to have a rest this summer?
I don't think so. I mean, he's a fit lad, he's a strong lad, he could play every game, every day, so he could. I think the important thing is he's starting to mature, he's 25 years of age now. He's in the years I always feel that when a player gets to those mid-20 years, he starts to get better timing, better authority in his game, and he's in control of the situation now.
How's Tom Cleverley? It was a hefty challenge on him early in the match.
Yeah, he may have a broken foot. It's unfortunate. We expected it. I mean, it was a bad tackle.
He wasn't the only United player who appeared to pick up a knock or perhaps an injury today. There were 2 or 3 others. How are you looking ahead of the Benfica match now?
Well, we'll see what like tomorrow. Johnny Evans got a knee in the hip. Maybe it's just a bit tender. We'll see. Patrice Evra got a knock in the knee. 1 or 2, but we'll just see what they're like tomorrow.
Wayne, back-to-back hat-tricks, it's not something that we see very often in the Premier League or anywhere in top-level football, so congratulations on that. I mean, it really is a day to savour, isn't it, really, for you?
Yeah, it was obviously a great afternoon for us. I think the result was well-deserved. Once we got the first goal, we kicked on and took our chances and, fully deserved the victory. And obviously, I was pleased to get another hat-trick. It was a great feeling for me.
We can all see that you've started the season really well. I mean, what's the real difference for you? Was it the fact that you were, as much as anything, just able to have a bit of a rest this summer?
Yeah, I think so. And I think, obviously, hard work. I've worked really hard to, get myself back to my best, and thankfully that's paying off.
Form seems to be a strange thing, though, for sportsmen, because it comes and goes, doesn't it? And yet, presumably, you're always trying as hard. How much can you, as a footballer, as a sportsman, actually influence that form?
I think the only thing you can do is give your all every game and work hard in training. And, sometimes it doesn't happen. And, I think that's where I deal with that better now. Where if I don't play well, then I can deal with that a lot better than I used to be able to. So, yeah, I think it's thankfully everything's coming off for me now, and I'm sure there'll be a point in the season where it doesn't, and I'll just have to keep working hard and get through that.
You and Chicharito sort of picked up where you left off last season, didn't you? There was no sign of any ring rust from him either.
No, it was great, obviously. Delighted for him to get his 2 goals, and I was trying to get the ball through to him a few times for him to get his hat-trick. But no, obviously, a great afternoon for the whole team. I thought we played really well and, deserved the win. You
really took the sting out of the game in that first 25 minutes, didn't you? I mean, it looked, from up in the stands, done and dusted after 25 minutes to all intents and purposes. But potentially this was quite an awkward game for you.
Yeah, it is. It's a difficult place to come in. If you don't concentrate and you let Bolton, get into a bit of a rhythm, then they can make it a really difficult game for you. And I think the first goal was really important. And, once we got that, we controlled the game. And then, kicked on and, I think fully deserved the victory.
3-0 down after 25 minutes against Manchester United. It's quite a hole to try and get out of, isn't it?
Well, it was a hole, I've got to say, that I think we created ourselves. All credit to Manchester United. I mean, they were ruthless because of the quality of players they have. But I think when we look at our own defending, and certainly the part in each goal, we know they could have been avoided. I mean, if you're going to allow easy crosses into your box, then you're going to pay a heavy price with the quality of Hernandez and Rooney, and these are world-class players. And that's what happened. I mean, I think Jussi Ascalini's had 2 saves in the game. And if you gift up those time and opportunities and space in and about your own box, then you'll pay a heavy price. And Manchester United, they were ruthless today.
Your team played very well against United last season. I mean, You know, Bolton were ahead twice in the home match. It was a last-minute goal at Old Trafford that separated the two sides. I guess you must have hoped for a lot more today than you got.
Well, whatever happened last season happened. It's got no bearing on today. We were disappointed by our own performance today defending. Not going forward. I think we were a threat ourselves all day. They gave a couple of great saves in the game. We had great opportunities to score and we never took them. And so that can happen at this league. What we have to do now is lick our wounds and take our medicine, and whatever criticism comes away, because that's the nature of the game. As I say, you get back to work Monday morning and you look to rectify it, bearing in mind that you know you're not going to play the quality of Manchester United every week.
I was going to say, you mentioned maybe criticism that might come your way, but I think people would look at the fixtures and see that you've played Manchester City, Liverpool and Manchester United back to back.
Well, whatever it is, I mean, I don't really, it doesn't, I'm not unperturbed.
But it's not the easiest start to the Premier League season, is it?
It's the same fixtures everybody else gets, where you play them twice, home and away all season. Yes, it's quality sides we've played, but that's what this league holds. And we have not done ourselves justice today. We could have got to our maximum today and still been beaten by an unbelievable Manchester United side, and that's the disappointment. Now, we never, going forward, I think we're pleasing in the eye, but we certainly have to do better as a group against the ball.
It is the worst defeat that Bolton have had in the stadium in the Premier League. Were Manchester United at times almost unplayable though?
No, I'm just after saying, you see us going had 2 other saves in the game, so you'll have all your facts and your stats, so you have a look at that and you tell me if they're unplayable.